Mid-January, Tuesday morning, about 9:15 a.m, M40, cruise control, 70 miles an hour. All to answer a very simple question. How do you get children into motorsport? Well, there's always Rory the racing car. No, actually, no. You could just give them a games console, of course. And while the games are very realistic these days, I think it's a bit lazy, personally. What about the good old-fashioned way? Analogue toys. Surely there are some great toys on the British market to interest the young petrol head of tomorrow. Well, to find out, I'm heading to London Olympia. To Toy Fair? I'm such a big kid. Now, obviously, I am far too excited to do this on my own, so I need somebody to hold my reins for me, as it were. So I've picked a really, really good accomplice. A fellow petrolhead and TV presenter extraordinaire, Rachel Reddington. Just going to give her a call now.
Hello!
Hello, how are you?
I'm alright, thank you. I am very much enjoying my mocha that I was much in need of.
A mocha?
Yeah.
Surely Toy Fair is exciting enough that you don't need a mocha.
Oh, then I'll find a suitable rendezvous point inside to text you.
Sounds good. See you in a bit, mate.
Alright, good luck.
All right, bye. This is going to be a great day.
So I found her, you know, we managed to get here eventually, never mind the M40, but Rachel, great to see you.
It's brilliant to be here. I can't wait to explore what's on offer, and well, where better to start than here on the Scalextric stand?
Yep, we're big kids, we had one of these. You had a Scalextric set, didn't you?
I did, I had not one but two.
Oh, well, Gel, I
and
had
a
one.
huge laminate floor to lay them out on.
See, that's our problem. We would still have these things if we had a house that was big enough to capacitate it.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And I don't know about you, but I'm on major countdown to the start of the season for real.
Yep, it's going to be a really good season in motor racing, and it looks like the Scalextric guys have got their very own unique way of celebrating it.
So Simon, tell us a little bit about this year's offering for the Scalextric's range and the kids, the big kids amongst us out there today.
Yeah, so what we've done this year is we're trying to make sure we have a balanced range. So people that come in from sets have something to move on to, which are what we call super resistant, so they're nice and strong. You can hit a skirting board at full speed, it's not going to smash into a million pieces. But also for our collectors now, sort of core enthusiasts, we've got some nice colour schemes, some nice things to look at and to collect in terms of anniversaries to celebrate. So on our super resistant side of things, we've got some new licenses. We've got McLaren, as you can see there, and we've also got Williams. These are strong cars, okay, so although they're Formula 1 cars, they don't have a lot of the small little winglets and the little flicks, and we don't have the T-bar and bits and pieces like that. We kept them, I wouldn't say simple, but accurate, but not so detailed. So your 6-year-old, your 7-year-old, and your 47-year-old could smash it into pretty much anything at home. And yeah, your rear wing might pop out, but you can just pop it straight back in, don't glue it, keeps it all simple, keeps it robust, but accurate and playable at the same time.
And I see over your right shoulder that you've actually got some entry-level 3+ range there.
Yeah, so this is my first. My first is very entry-level. It's just a basic figure of 8 track, 2 small little generic rally-derived cars. And these are, you know, real little kids can have a go on this. And they're pretty simple. It's a stop and go. Red car on the red lane, yellow car on the yellow lane. It gets them into Scalextric at an early age, and it really gives them that idea of racing at an early age as well. You can't even do Bambino karting at 3+. Yeah, even an Xbox controller is slightly too much maybe for a 3-year-old, but they can do this. And rather than having a Hot Wheels car you just push along the floor, they have an idea of control, and it teaches them about car control, about slowing for corners, accelerating out of corners. You can get them to slide a little bit of drifting. So it gives them that element, that real early introduction into racing, which is what we want to do. We want to bring a child on from 3 right the way up to 93, playing with our products all the way through, from the small, simple bits and pieces here to our 6-car digital platinum set with all the GT3 cars and everything else that goes with it. So,
how sensitive and responsive are the controls these days?
Very sensitive and responsive. Our wireless controllers have no delay on them. You can go up to 150 metres away from the track, so ridiculous range. And yeah, they're really responsive. You can really control the car right on the edge of its power, and you can get some really good handling out of them. Yeah.
And expectations for 2018 and here at the Toy Fair in particular?
Really just trying to grow the brand a bit more, trying to grow the range, get more people interested in it. You know, we need to remind people that Scalextric still exists. If you go and watch on British GT this year, you'll see the Martin Short, Richard Neary Roll Centre Mercedes that we had last year. You know, we've got a GT Cup Aston from the British series as well. Le Mans GT40s. It's about getting people to know that these cars you see on track, you can have one at home, not as expensive as a die-cast, and it works. You know, it's more detailed than the ones you see on Gran Turismo, and you can have it in your living room floor for your dog to chase. It's a great toy, a great thing to bring a family together, and it's something for everyone, really.
What's the company doing to appeal to the young girls as well as the boys and their dads?
Well, my opinion is that with this and with our other brands as well, is that we don't have to do anything to appeal to girls. I think it's a little bit patronising to do a set of pink Fiat 500s. You know, what has Porsche done to attract you? Nothing. Just that Porsche is a great brand. We're a great brand. If you like cars, you like racing, and you happen to be a girl, then, you know, come along and have a play. And, you know, motorsport is one of the few sports where men and women compete on equal terms, and so do you with Scalextric as well. It's not a boy's toy, it's a toy for anybody that enjoys racing and enjoys cars.
What a shunt!